Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Méchet for another episode where we've moved on to May 1st and we've a couple of things we need to do. We're going to see, can we get the shop actually up and running? I have a feeling when we put the stuff in it's going to take a bit of time, but we're going to get what they need. Anyway, yeah, I'm just up here beside the cow barns. A couple of changes, money's gone down. And why has it gone down? A couple of reasons. Well, we bought the greenhouse in the last episode, so we have everything we need. We need one pallet of everything for the shop. I did say I was considering putting down another barn, going to move the Charolais up here, and I'm going to do that, but not just yet. I just decided to get this built and get the area done around it and that. So we had put corn in the field here, so that's gone. I don't know why, or it was a corn we put in or whatever, get rid of them. Go away, wild boars. They're not that quick. You can catch them. We're going to move them up here once they have their offspring. We'll move the young ones up. We're going to have to start putting feed in there as well. So it was obviously intention to maybe put another cattle pen up here. So they'll just be beef cattle anyway. So what else are we going to do today? Well, that's the main livestock change. Our grape juice is there as well to sell. But what I want to do is I want to wait until the actual shop is finished and see, does it accept it? And does it charge? Does it give us more money? It's meant to. So I'm not going to bring any more down to the shop than I need to. Now, I did actually spawn a flour pallet because you can't buy them in the wholesalers. And we wouldn't have flour for another couple of months until we get our harvest done. So I just a little bit bold on that end, but we want to get this up and running. So I had to do that just to get it. I was just checking to see could I buy it, and I realised I couldn't buy it. So I've already thrown that into the shop. I just used the power tools to do that. And we're just going to grab one pallet of Mowan Tomé cheese, and there's loads of it. It's the only thing that's been produced in there now. I wonder if another one spawned back. It did already in this place. We need a pallet of bottled milk as well, so we're going to do that. Our crops. Do we have weeds in any of the rest of them now that I see? I know we sprayed that other field last month. We've weeds in 11. Which is the one we just sowed, yeah. That's it. Okay. We can handle that. We'll get the tractor and get that done anyway. That's this tractor. I'll have to put the narrows back on it again. It's only when I've seen the dead weeds in that. I think we have one field ready next month. Let's just do a quick recap. I went through them. I was wondering where the grass was, but there's no grass in that field. We have Winter Barley, field number 26. That's the first one that's ready. Go to the rest of them. We have Rye is ready next month as well, so we'll have something to do. Then the other ones will follow the following month, so we'll have a little bit to do anyway because we're going to move forward. Contracts and that, we're not going to do any. We don't need to. We'll literally just let's get this sold, delivered, sold, whatever. You know what I mean? I resisted the urge to buy fields. I don't know where these have all been sown since we moved forward. They probably have. I know this big field was lying idle. There was nothing in it. Still looks like there's nothing in it. No, nothing in it. Okay. The other ones have lines in them, like they've been drilled or whatever. Or for whatever reason. Yeah, just once the Charolais reproduce, we're going to move them in out of the field. Main reason being is because I'm lazy and I keep forgetting to give the poor guys water. Well, I have the tanker up there, but I don't drive up there that often now. I left it there, so if I'm driving past with a tractor around like that, I'll see it, hook up, fill it up, and it's done. But since we're not on the top farm anymore, okay, let's deliver these. Then we'll go and get our milk. I don't think we need to go that close. There we go. Ah, I guess them two aren't needed. So we don't need spring onions, and we're missing bottled milk. Okay. So it has started. Okay, we'll just go and get our dairy products. And we're just going to sell them at the market there. We're not going to bother with where's the best place to sell. Because all we have is the dairy products up here. We're producing more milk than the dairies can handle. So we'll actually be selling milk off the farm eventually. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load these up, and we'll just put one pallet of milk into it. Have we got another pallet of, I think we have another pallet of the plant-based milk as well. Okay. Just curious now, we'll need to move on a bit for that to happen, but I'm going to look after the animals, going to check over them, check over everything, and then we're going to push on through to June, and we'll get into our harvesting. I'll do the usual, I'll do the livestock checks, make sure they all have food, because I'm going to park on this side of the road because I don't want the other stuff going in. I'm going to have cars giving out to me. Here's that farmer blocking the streets. Right, we need a pallet of bottled milk, and they're liftable pallets, so bottled milk, yeah. I'm wondering when it goes, what's going to happen with all the other stuff that's in there. The wood beams and all. I obviously didn't need to deliver them, and I did. So there's nothing we can do about it. This guy. I can't. Hopefully there's no one on the other side of the road. I can't drive past too close, although they're strapped, so they shouldn't go off the trailer. Let's try it anyway and see. Nope. Once they're strapped. It was just when my cheese disappeared that time, and it wasn't strapped on this trailer on the back. Let's see what we get. Now, one left. The pallet truck's in the way. Oh! Right, that's the plant-based milk. Let's see what we get for that. 4,890 plus 446. So that's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to go deal with the animals and look after them, and I'll give you an update then in what will be a couple of seconds for you, will be a few minutes for me. Animal rounds done, and tractor switched over to narrows, so we're going to go and get this spraying done on this field. It's the one right in front of us. And yeah, I'd leave the sprayer in the shed where the tool bench is, because that's where I'm going to be dropping it off and changing back to wide tyres. Oh, let's say this is the only field we have weeds in anyway, and we might as well just get it done. Here we go. Turn it on. Let's go. We're on. Yeah. It's hard to see it spraying. Am I in the right field? I'm not in the right field. You already done this field yet. Nincompoop. Field number 11. That's what I was wondering. That was the field that jogged my curiosity as to whether we had weeds. Yeah. This one here. There we go. That looks more like weeds. This won't take too long anyway. And then we're going to move into June. You'll have 2 fields to harvest, and hopefully the shop will be running by then. So it's amazing when you have the pulse width modulation how much spraying you can actually do with the see and spot and see, whatever way that's called. I call it seek and destroy. It just saves you so much money. It makes it so economical. And it's purely because when you're doing precision farming, you're not meant to plough. You get better environmental score if you don't plough, you direct drill, so naturally enough you're going to get weeds. It really could do. I never noticed the back of that house caved in, abandoned. That's what happens when you drive around the field at a slower pace doing spraying. You get to see things. So I'm just curious now as to the value that the shop is going to add to our products. It is meant to give us a better price for our products, and we sell them in the shop, so we'll check that out as soon as it's ready. We don't have a lot to do. That's why I'm keeping you here. I knew I was going to hit it. I was wondering will I just sneak past it. Nope. I could raise the boom up, but the minute I go to do that, it's going to fall down. So we're heading for our harvest season. And thankfully, we have the animals as well to keep us busy, because just doing one or the other on their own, it gives you not an awful lot to do. Now, I know you could say, well, we did have a lot of other productions and bits and pieces on the map, but yeah, no, we've done what we wanted to on this, where we've learned everything there is to know about Méchet. There probably is one or two things we haven't touched on. I'll have to do a deep dive now before the next episode and see have we missed out on anything. But doing the shop and that definitely has been a good, like BGA. We all know what BGA does. We got the composter up there as well, so there's nothing really of any. Okay, timber stuff is just slightly different. The timber frames, that's it. It's just slightly different, but I just didn't want to do forestry on this map. We done the wood at the start for the firewood, just to see the firewood cells, what way that worked. And yeah, it's a nice addition, and you could incorporate it where it doesn't bring you in a whole lot of income, but it brings you in enough to get you going for what you have to put into it. The only thing is, it's very it is time consuming getting your timber cut and getting it to the sell point. We did do a couple of loads at the start. The trees aren't lodgepole pines, so they're bigger trunks, bigger branches, bigger everything, so it just makes it awkward. If you remember back, I took the easy option after delivering a couple of loads of placing the industrial sawmill and using it as a distribution point, where we got the wood with the loader and pushed it into it, and then it just distributed to the, not very realistic, but this wasn't about realism in that sense. So where are we at? We're gonna finish up this series in the next episode after this one. I still have not made my mind up and go do a start from scratch on Méchet. My fear is, having run, what are we on now, 39 episodes, having run 40 episodes, that people have seen a lot of it and are more likely going to go and play it themselves rather than watch me doing another playthrough on it. I'd be better off picking a different map. And I will watch out this week. I'm recording this on Sunday. This goes out on a Wednesday. I will watch out this week to see what else comes out. Walla Zabareska, when you're watching this on the Wednesday, Walla Zabareska is done. The last episode of that goes out on real time on the day I'm recording this in. and I did cut it short. I didn't do a full harvest episode lasting 50 minutes. I done a fairly short episode, about 25 minutes, started the harvest and finished up, because we're 43, 47, 48 episodes on that series, and people have seen me harvest so many times out. There was no point in me doing something that was going to take me in real time probably 2 days to record and end up with a 50-60 minute episode that was really just a repeat of what I had done before. So I did mean to put a roadway in here leading over here. I must do that. That was overlooked when I was doing the cow shed. The other thing I'm considering too is this silo, getting rid of it. Because it served its purpose when we wanted to move the silage out of the bunker to get the new silage into it. But we kind of, when the bunker is empty of silage, then we'll put the next lot of silage into it. But if it isn't empty, well, then we'll just use bales and do that. Okay, let's change this back. Repairs, I didn't repair it. Customise, and we need to go down and go back on. Big tyres and wheel weights. Now, we pick up the weight because it's something I always forget to do when I jump into the tractor after configuring it. We filled it with diesel before we went and done the spraying, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you in June. We're going to move forward. Just mixing a load of TMR before we move forward. Decided to have a look. That was all gone out of the trailer because of where I left it parked. It just automatically unloaded into the cow shed as it does, even though the thing was turned off. Yeah, another thing I done, another thing I changed, the calf barn shed. I got rid of it. I didn't realise that there was a shed on its own that's exactly the same footprint without the calf barn in it, because it kept coming up that there was food in it, and that's because we got rid of that quite some time ago. So I just decided to do a switch, and it's gone, and the same shed is back in the exact same spot, looking exactly the same. Lucky enough we were able to get it back perfect. Definitely a huge difference in this. So 4 buckets, 16,000 litres. Put about 16,000 litres of hay in then, and then just top off the rest with straw. The hole's 40,000, so it should be perfect. This turned out really, really good idea, getting the wheel loader. And like when you have a big herd of animals to look after, it's definitely something that you would have on a farm. Now there's a guy I follow, real farmer in Saskatchewan in Canada, Sash Dutch kid, Jan Kelstra. I follow Jan, and they have a wheel loader, and that's exactly what they do when they're mixing their TMR. They have their wheel loader. You could say I'm copying them. You know, it's the way to do it in real life. I have to say, I do enjoy the dairy end of it, looking after the animals, and I have lost track of how many buckets I've put in. I'm going to have to jump into the tractor and find out. I don't know where that was 3. Yeah, that's 4. You get an extra litre each bucket, I don't know why. He's 1604. 16,004 litres. I accidentally sold this bucket. I had to buy it again. Don't ask. I was trying to get rid of the one that was there for the alfalfa hay. Where are we? Alfalfa hay, but there's only 4,000 litres in that. You know what? Let's spawn that. Do 2 more. We'll run with them for now, and then we'll see how much we have in when we get all these 3 hay bales in because the other 2 aren't full. And maybe the other one is the first one. Even with the telehandler now, I have to say I'm enjoying this aspect of doing the feed. Keep away from the trigger because this hot bale will just disappear. I knew I wasn't going to see it in the shed. No, I'm in the wrong position. Need to approach it directly from the back. Yeah, it'll work. Should be starting to fill. It is, yeah. There we go. It's changed to TMR. And that's it. So we've TMR in it now. Let me get the others loaded up and then I'm going to move forward because I'm not actually putting this in the shed. I just decided to get a mix done. Forgive my bashing into my lovely mixer wagon. And into the girder and into... I'll use the usual excuse that I don't do this when you're not watching me. Honestly, I don't. I don't know whether it's... I kind of... the other bell stuck. How realistic is this? We're gonna lose it. This is the problem with the shed now. You get clipping. I get the feeling now there's probably going to be 16,000 litres in it, or 40,000 litres in it. I'm not going to have room for straw. Almost. Yeah, doesn't matter. There you go, that's a typical mix. Is it worth me while putting in the 400 litres? Of course it is. I know I'm wasting feed I could get away with. But however. So it's full already. There we go. That bale was in there because I actually dropped it back there before because there was TMR, or I'd already used part of it. So just put it back there. I'm going to drop it here so the other bales will spawn out further next time. Let's see. Full. Yeah. Knock that off. And I'm going to move forward. So I'll bring you back in a couple of seconds. Okay, June 1st. And we have a change of plan. There was a little bit, it must have been raining. There's rain coming off the shed. Oh, it's still raining. Oh, we have more products from our greenhouse. Probably should shut that off. Because we're not really looking to make bags of money from greenhouses. Deactivate. There you go. It was just a necessity for what we were doing with the shop. Okay, right. What we're going to do is we're actually going to move up the Charolais because they have 400 litres of food left in the trough. Where are we? Yeah, 488 to be honest. Now they have meadow. They're okay with the meadow, but they don't get their same effectiveness. So I'm going to move them up here. That paddock is not full. It needs straw as well. How did we put straw into that? Did it go in? I can't remember. I think the bales went in, if I remember rightly. Anyway, they're okay with it straw for the moment. We need this guy. Why do I need this guy, you're asking, to move the Charolais? Because we've too many to move in the truck. How many have we got? We've 51. And I'm not making 8.5 trips to move them up. Oh, we need the truck because we need our herdsman stick, which was only used once. And I left it there. And would you believe I actually remembered where I left it? That's what I hate about them. You bump off something, you lose it. I'm so wary of them because you drop it when you have your cows in it and you can't find it. And we should have 2 fields that are ready to harvest. Our winter barley is, there it is, you can see it, it's golden. And the other one is this one, growing. Oh, over the far side. Yeah, 26. Why is that not shown? Ah, no way. There you go. So our grass is ready. I don't know whether that's stage 4 or stage 3. I think it's only stage 3. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get these cattle moved, and then we will get the combine out, get going once the rain stops. That field is looking very close too, so we're going to have that to do next month as well. We're going to have most of our other fields are going to be ready next month. I'm not bothering with contracts. I do them if I wanted to just drive the combine. Now, I did actually say I might upgrade the combine now. Will I at this stage? I just being honest with you, I probably won't. Probably won't bother. Now, strap that. I have this thing. I hate using this stick. Move the trailer. Did I move them to trailer? I don't normally use the mouse. Move the trailer. Move the trailer. Yeah, I didn't click on that. Just fear that I'll end up losing cattle using it. So this pen is surplus to requirements. I don't know whether we can sell it with the pasture still on it or whether it stops us from doing that. Now we can always just use the easy development tool and just transfer it over and just add the money in for the field. To be honest with you, it's not something we need anyway. We're not stuck for the money. Don't drive into the field. That's why I hate this. It doesn't react quick enough to your steering inputs on the controller. Now, I just get these in the shed and then I will check on the... You know what? We'll actually go and check on it together. I'll just teleport down there. This entrance, not the other one. We'll go down and check on the shop and see what the situation is there, and then we'll get going with the harvest on the 2 fields, which won't take very long anyway. Ooh, see what I mean? It came off the ramp. It jumped off the ramp. Move to husbandry, 51. Charolais should be in there. Put you back on there and we leave you there. And we go and check. There you go. Offspring in 9 months. Okay, guys, do your business. I'll get you straw, don't worry. I'll be back. So, we're going to, instead of jumping out and cutting back, and we'll go and visit the shop now. Oh, our shop is open. There we go. Look, we're in. So we have our shop. It's all stocked. Flour, olive oil, milk, chilies, mushrooms. We didn't grow mushrooms. Honey. We've no honey. Cereals. Okay, so we're in business. Now, I'll go check the prices in a minute. Just want to go around the back and see, are we open for deliveries? We are open for deliveries. No longer stopped from getting in. This is our delivery point for the shop. Okay, stock check. Let's see. Stock check. And what have we got that can be delivered to our shop? Farmer shop. There you go. Bottled milk. There's not a lot really. Tomatoes. You can't do the station, so you can't now. So we got tomatoes, bottled milk, and that's it. All right. I actually thought we were going to have a lot more. It did give the impression you were going to get a bigger... Tell you what, let's go in and check the prices. A bigger bonus by selling, unless it gives you a bonus on top of... gives you an extra €18 on the tomatoes. The bottled milk gives us €15 more on the bottled milk than the market. So anyway, it's not something that's giving you like 40% more or a huge amount, which is kind of a bit not realistic. So, okay, I'm going to get back to the farm and I'm going to get the combine ready and that and wait for the rain to stop, which is on the calendar. We're looking at afternoon time. And we'll get out in the field and get our 2 fields harvested. All the equipment in the field for this harvest now has stopped raining. It was raining at 12. So I'm jumping cab. Starter up, wipers are off, so it stopped raining. Okay. So we should be able to get going on this. Don't fold, drop the head, turn on the combine, and off we go. Yeah, grass in these fields is only at stage 3, so that's not ready to go. Let's give ourselves a few lines so while I'm daydreaming, I don't venture off. Yeah, we're up and running anyway with the shop and that. So what I'm going to do is I'll get these 2 fields done. We'll see what we get off them. Grain wise, I'll bring it down and put it in the grain mill. I won't start the grain mill up. We can check the totals on it. There's nothing in there now. And yeah, we're going to then just there isn't anything else to do in this month. No, we've everything up to date. So you will do that. And of course, I've the tractor and the baler ready to go. It's just in all the stuff I could do while I was waiting. So tractor's ready on the baler to go, just to bale up the straw. Yeah, you have to put bales into the actual enclosure. I couldn't remember. So I just got 2 with the telehandler and brought them up. And then I got the one that was there. I threw it in first. And then 2 more. So there's still room for more in it. I tried, there's loose straw in that silo. So I took some of it out, tried to see could I put it in. I couldn't. So we have to put bales in. So let me get these 2 fields done, get the grain into the grain mill, and I'll update you on the totals. We'll load up the trailer with all our lovely products from the greenhouse, which is shut down now. Our Moban Tomé cheese and everything else, and we'll go and sell that before we finish up this episode, because we've done quite a bit in relation to the animals and that more than anything else. There wasn't a lot of field work. This is our only real field work, apart from spraying our weeds in our field just at the farm. And yeah, it's going to be quiet enough once these are done. We've nothing to do until we move on to next month, but we're going to feature that in the next episode. We're not going to drag it out and keep it going for hours and hours, or just combining fields. Hopefully I will do something else. You know what else we need to do? Remind me. We need to sell that premium wine. Premium grape juice. It is wine, but it's meant to be sold at the pub. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, it's Village Square Market. It did actually come up when I looked at it. When I came in, it came up at the bar. What's the difference in price? No, we'll go to the bar when we're doing it. Seems a bit more realistic, that our premium juice, wine, is going to the bar. Let me get these 2 fields done first anyway, and then we'll do that. We'll wrap it up by getting rid of all the products and that, and see where we are. Okay, just bringing it back in. We just picked up our pallet of premium grape juice, wine, and we're going to sell all the stuff. We have loads of Moban Tomé cheese. We've got the stuff out of the greenhouse as well. There's 2 pallets of most things on it. We're going to sell that at the shop. We're going to sell the wine at what is regarded as the bar. It's right beside the shop. I didn't realise there's 3 sell points together down there. Yeah, update on the harvest. We got 24 round bales of straw, 24 and a bit. There's still a half bale in the baler because we're going to be baling up straw again. We got just over 13,000 litres of winter barley, and we got just over 21,000 litres of rye, which we need to turn on the grain mill and get them producing flour. And we're driving along through the village down the bottom of the map. I did say we're probably going to finish up this series in the next episode. I don't think we're going to be finished on Méchet though. Even if we do finish up the series, I think we're going to do a start from scratch on it. I'm not going to give you much details about it just now. There's the shop all done, dusted, finished. We did look around it anyway. Now let's go slowly. I have this set to stack rather than layer because it was all over the place. You know, I knew I didn't. When I lost sight of it, I knew I lost sight of the turn-in point. This is 3 sell points here. This one is the one where the wine is going to go. The grapes, sorry, not wine, grapes. The rest shouldn't sell there. Now, what we get? 33,651 plus 3,151, which is 36,802. That's not bad. That is not bad. And the rest of this should sell here. This is for the shop. 70,317 plus 6,500. Just short of 77,000. So we must, I was going to say we must be over 500,000. We are, again. So we're quids in. as we've always been with everything. Yeah, what I'm going to do, we've the harvest to do the second part of it when we move forward. I had thought about buying some fields. I had thought about, I did, let's get on to the map. I did say the last time we had potatoes here, I was thinking of doing a vegetable farm up here. How much is that anyway? It just so happens there's carrots in that field. I had said, muted the idea before that was sown that maybe we could do a vegetable farm up there. But, I'd prefer, if we were going to do a start from scratch, I'd prefer it to be a small scale, struggling farmer type of thing. I love the big equipment we have, but not using big equipment, if you know what I mean. The type of series I do. I'd love to have the Fendt tractor I bought, the 516 Vario, the Black Beauty. I'd love 171 horsepower. That kind of as the largest tractor, but we'll see. Anyway, episode number 39. Done and dusted, in the bank, finished. There was lots and lots of fields around, lots and lots of work that could be done that I could buy and harvest, but I don't really want to do that. We could buy equipment as well. I'm not too pushed. We'll come back and we'll finish off the harvest for this year. The goal is, I did say, probably next episode is the last one now. Having said that, we need to progress 9 months for the cattle to have their offspring. So it might be a case of doing some of the harvest work before then and just bringing you back for the final outcome on the livestock, because you've seen me doing the harvests so many times on this. And also what will be ready too is our cotton and that. So it's not set in stone that we won't do. Who left that tractor there? Why did I park that there? I can't remember. Obviously it's something on the back of it and it doesn't make sense. No, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, we've quite a bit to do. Oh no, it's forever doing that with me. Anyway, I'll sort that out myself. It's taking our products out of the shed. I should put them upstairs anyway. Yeah, guys, episode number 39. There you go. Money's gone up again. It's so easy to make money on this map when you have the main farm. And you're on it for, I don't know, 200 hours plus now at this stage. So we're going to leave it at that and come back and join me in the next episode. I did say it's probably going to be the last one, but I'm just enjoying this map, so it may not be. What will decide that? If I decide I'm doing a start from scratch, I'll already probably have it set up and in place. I haven't started working on what way I'd do it or anything yet now. I probably will during the week and have a look at it before I record the final episode. So might be give you a little bit of a heads up in the next episode as to what the plans are. But for now, we're done. We're quids in again, and I did not turn on the I was forgetting. Did not turn on the mill. Selling. Why is it selling? Oh yeah. We need to store. We have rye. Oh look. Rye. There, rye. Rye oil. I was going to make flour. We'll do that instead. I'm trying to think. It is winter barley. That's what was confusing me. It's winter barley, yeah. Okay. So that's interesting. Something we didn't do before. Maybe I should have a look at the rest of the productions on this map. Keep going for another bit. Anyway, rambling again. That's it. Episode 39, done, dusted, in the bank. Thanks a million for joining me once again, and thanks for sticking with me the whole way through. I'll have some sort of an idea, as I said, what I'm going to do, but I do want to stay on this map. I just enjoy it too much to just walk away from it now, because I know if I say I'm going to come back at a later date, that won't happen. So I'd like to keep my hand in while I'm on it and just do a start from scratch the way I would have if I hadn't jumped in to do a playthrough to see how everything worked when we did almost 40 episodes ago. So until next time, all that's left for me to do is to say goodbye for now until then, and I will see you in episode number 40. Bye. Bye bye.